bag, dude. Oh, a camera.
Dominica and St. Kitts are stops number 4 and 5 on this trip. Why combine them, you say? Well, it's about the phone.
Morning, man.
Selamat pagi.
Selamat pagi.
Apa kabar?
Bagus.
Terima kasih for everything.
Sama-sama.
Yeah, I couldn't help learning a little Indonesian. I can't help myself. I just can't help myself. Ah, Dominica. On a tubing excursion, I had my iPhone on a selfie stick, and I was getting great footage, much like this footage here. There was one particular rapid that was a doozy, and I dumped over, and the phone fell off, and it was too deep and fast-moving to even try and locate it. Phone, dead, gone. And when our group was there, the water level was higher, and it seemed like it was going faster. I got back online when I got back to the boat using Find My iPhone to see if it was sending a signal, but no. Lost cause. The only coverage of this island for you folks? The photos. Settle in. Let's learn a little something about this place you've most likely never heard of. Apart from the spectacular beaches and volcanoes, Dominica has an extraordinary number of rivers. Some are cool and clear blue, some are fast and cloudy, and one of them still has my phone. This is a picture I took in the afternoon. It gives you an idea of how small Roseau is and how big that boat is. The island was settled by Arawak arriving from South America in the 5th century. The Arawak were displaced by the Kalinago Caribs by the 15th century. The French imported enslaved people from West Africa to Dominica to work on coffee plantations. Great Britain took possession in 1763 after the 7 Years' War, and it gradually established English as its official language. The island got its independence in 1978. Dominica probably isn't on your travel radar yet. In fact, you may not even know how to pronounce it. It's Dominica, not Dominica. Its people are mostly descendants of enslaved Africans and island Caribs, though you will find little expat communities starting to grow on the coasts. So that's Dominica. And we are now headed north to St. Kitts and Nevis, although we will not go to Nevis. I just feel like I need to say that. Here is a rapid-fire example of some trivia questions. I must have played at least a dozen times on this cruise.
So, question number 1 is, what email service is owned by Microsoft? Which country produces the most coffee in the world? Which city was Jim Morrison buried? What is the capital of Spain? What is Chandler's last name in the sitcom Friends? In which country was Freddie Mercury born? What are the colors of the Norwegian flag? Who discovered penicillin? Who starts first in chess? Which color? What did Queen Anne die of? How many pairs of wings does the bee have? What language has the most words? Kodiak Island is in which U.S. Name the world's largest ocean? Which scientist was awarded the 1921 Nobel Prize in Physics? What type of clock did the crocodile swallow in Peter Pan? Which actress said, "Fasten your seatbelts, it's going to be a bumpy night" in All About Eve? Zurich is the largest city in what country? What's the hardest rock in the world? How many bones does a shark have in their body? What color is a Himalayan Poppy flower? What was the name of the family who starred in Seventh Heaven? Which boxer was known as the greatest and the people's champ? Which country did the band AC/DC species originates in? Which mammal doesn't have a vocal cord? What is the national dish of Spain? Who sang the song My Way? What is the medical term for bad breath? What country am I from? What is the captain's name?
Okay, so how did you do? If you knew the last one, I'll be very impressed. His name was Eric. If you don't know the rest of the answers, well, look them up. After an uneventful night at sea, we arrived at Basse-Terre. A Spanish expedition under Christopher Columbus arrived and claimed the island for Spain in 1493. St. Kitts became home to the first Caribbean, British, and French colonies in the mid-1620s. Along with the island of Nevis, St. Kitts was a member of the British West Indies until gaining independence on the 19th of September 1983. So today's excursion was to Brimstone Hill Fortress.
Okay, we're here at the top of a fort called Brimstone. And all of the mortar is made with crushed coral. They would boil it, smash it, and use it as a mortar.
It was designed by British military engineers and was built and maintained by enslaved Africans.
Those islands you see across there are St. Eustatius and Saba, which are Dutch. I believe this is the northern tip of the island, or the northwestern tip of the island. This is pretty great. It was built by slave labor, and it took 100 years. So many still intact. I wonder if they work.
By 1736, this 972-foot fortress had 49 guns.
Boy, a place.
By 1780, the fortress was considered impregnable. Restoration of the remaining structures of the fortress started in the early 1900s. In 1973, Prince Charles reopened the first area to be completely restored, which was the Prince of Wales Bastion. It's one of the best preserved historical fortifications in the Americas. It was time to get back on the bus and go see Romney Gardens, where they make batik.
This is for my wife. So I'm gonna buy my wife this wrap.
I got my wife a little something. Batik uses wax and dyes in creative ways to make patterns. Each color requires a separate dye process.
Back to the boat. Yeah. This is a duty-free port area. In all the ports, they've been very, very similar. Just basically capitalism gone amok. I think I'm just gonna go back to the boat, have some lunch, and then come back out and take pictures. Media digitizing in. Hello, yes, I would like some salad, please. A little bit of this, yeah, and then some of that. Yep, that's perfect. A few peppers, please. There you go. Some blue cheese, some kidney beans. How about some olives as well? Tomatoes. And can I get dressing on the side? That'll do it. Amazing. Thank you. This is the Lido deck. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I think we're all aboard at 5 p.m. today. Hopefully I'm gonna have time to run out and take some pictures. That's my plan. I saw this guy. Hard-working crew. You gotta keep the ship looking good.
Hi, how you doing? Nice to see you. I like to come hang out down here. It's very quiet. There's a plug, a couple of plugs, so if I wanted to do any like photo editing or whatever, I could do it. Gangway. Hi. Oh, I thought you were like, stop.
Thank you, Sir Matthew.
Thank you, Kimber. Filipina ka ba? Filipina ka ba?
Yes, Filipina po.
This is my second time out. St. Kitts. Let's see if I can take some pictures. Shoot some video for an hour or so. Look at the monkey. Oh, maybe.
Where you want to go?
Just want to go take some pictures in the center of town.
Come on.
Okay, let's talk about a price.
Give me $10.
Yeah, $10 for sure.
You want to eat the smoke?
Probably,
Yeah,
but,
no problem,
but
no
give me, I
problem.
would, but I just thought about it, and I think I would
All right,
rather
no problem, no
stay
problem.
straight for my
No problem.
photography.
All
Thanks,
right.
dude.
So you wouldn't like to go like free dance and take some?
Say that?
You wouldn't like to go where the hotels situated, the hotel?
Hotels? Oh no, not interested in any of that. No. No. I've got to get back on the boat in about an hour. Yeah, no, that's all. Thank you.
I think he was trying to take me to a brothel. The Berkeley Memorial stands in the center of the circus in Basse-Terre. The memorial features a drinking fountain as well as a clock. There are 4 clock faces, each one facing one of the 4 streets leading to the circus. It was built in honor of a former president of the General Legislative Council in the 1880s. So after getting a few shots, I was back in the boat in less than an hour.
This is the Dutch Cafe.
This is the only place on the ship that has this great beer. Affeljen. From Belgium, I think. So good.
The soup was delicious. Great service here. Everyone's great. Right, I'm on the 3rd deck, and I feel like I just want to do some laps because I'm so full. So that's NEVIS over there, the big one. Covered, the top was covered by a cloud. So they cannot let people gamble until 30 minutes after sail time. Hey folks!
We're going downstairs.
Is there a trivia happening?
Yes.
Let's do it.
What do you got in your hand, dude? Oh, a camera. Here, stairs.
Oh yeah.
Did you buy a new camera?
No, I had redundancy.
Yes, there are a lot of trivia contests. They really want to keep you drinking.
Hello everyone, are you ready for trivia?
So tonight we are off to the U.S. Virgin Islands. Home soil, so to speak. St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. The penultimate island on my Caribbean adventure.